Hello everyone. Today, I am going to show you why you should disable resample, and how to do it. Okay, here is what happens when you don't disable resample, and your render settings do not match your project or original footage.
I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
If you didn't see the problem, look how bad these screenshots look. So, why does it happen? By default, my project has the Smart Resample property activated, from which my footage inherits. I rendered my edit with a 24 frames rate setting, while most of my footage has a 30 frame rate. In reality, the frame rates of my clips are 23,976 and 29,970 FPS. It's just easier to say 24 and 30. FPS means frame per second, also known as the frame rate. Smart Resample means that the software will blend your frames when there is a frame rate mismatch between the original footage and your render settings. This is how you end up with this blurry effect. So, how do you fix it? You could make sure that your render settings are matching your clip's settings. My problem here is that I'm using two sources with different settings. This is when disable resample is useful. When you disable resample, the software will not blend the frames. I will show you a few ways to do it. You can disable resample in all your individual clips. Right-click on your clip, then go to Properties, and choose Disable Resample. Repeat this process for all the clips in your timeline. As you can imagine, it can be really tedious when you have a big project. Another faster way to do it is by selecting all your clips. Right-clicking, going to Switches, and selecting Disable Resample. I also have a fancy way to disable resample by using a script, but I'll show you how to do that in another video. The most simple way to do it is to change it in your project settings, so it will affect your whole project. Go to File, Properties, and choose Disable Resample as your resample mode. You could try to make this your default setting, but this option never worked with my software. I don't know why. Click on Apply, and OK. Let's have a look at our new render. I used the same settings as the render I showed you previously.
I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
Better, right? Now, please, always keep this tip in mind. It took me a few years before learning about it, and I cringe every time I watch my old edits, where you can see that I've messed up the frame rate. Thanks for watching, and happy vidding.